Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Tactical Breach Wizards. Last time we had done a fair bit. I remember that the time before we were on a train, but afterwards I don't really remember too much about what happened, if I'm honest. What was it? Missions. Fort Osprey. That's right. We had Dal's anxiety dream, and then we went and we tackled Fort Osprey. That's right. So now we are about to continue our way on from there. It should be. I really want this one. This one's really cool. Should be. Well, be a good time. Let's move on. This will do nicely. The rest of our people will be here by morning, and they'll take the lead on the villa op. That gives us some time to talk counter heist. The rest of Medill sees this invasion as an extinction level event, and I can't say for sure it's not. But it's my job to think 5 moves ahead, and I think it might be the best chance we've ever had to secure lasting peace in Medill. And it all comes down to your mana-burning friend, Bori Kesh. Well, that's us fucked. Maybe, but let's start simple. When Kennedy hits the reserve, will she bring him? For sure. She's a caster down without me. She can't afford to bench the crew she's got left. Great. So we get him in the building for free. But the real target is the mines. They're directly below the building. We just need to figure out how we get him down there. Now, could you swap with him down there somehow? Could we just beat him and drag him? What if Liv had a reason to send him there? We would blow out the floor. What if Liv had a reason to send him there? Interesting. What's his skill set? Burning mana. Okay, well, their main objective is to secure the mana, so I don't love it yet. Wait, that's not all. In Kalan, she sent in to block off Chapal reinforcements. We helped him do it. Yes, secret reinforcement tunnels leading into the mines? No. Damn. But Candy doesn't have to know that. This is good. I can work with this. Woolen, did Control let that carrier get intercepted yet? Later tonight. Ask him to hold off a couple hours. I'm going to draw up some defense plans for these imaginary tunnels. I want them added to the packet before Reactor finds it. Amia Medill. How are we going to get Bori to actually light it up? What about the man stockpile? What about Liv? No further questions. How are we going to get Bori to light it up? Problem for another night. I've got maps to make. Everyone else should get some rest. Tomorrow, we take back Medill. Okay, big fight then. Sweet. Alright, let's put the villa on here. The villa. So, Media Militia is next on the... Reactor took the villa to pave the way for capturing the mines. Ah, okay. Not the villa. And why we need it. Is this Medill's defense network? I'm assuming that it's controlled from the thing and protects the mana mines. Yeah, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over details though. What about Fort Osprey? Where does that come in? Noble War 4 fortifies. Yeah, we have them take it back. That's right. God, this is getting complicated. That's good though. Ryan's brain. That night. Oh, another anxiety dream? Sweet. Fuck's sake. I finally got one of those head trip dreams and my alter ego's stuck in ball liquor mode. Rough? Come on, mate. You know I don't have an ear for this when I'm upright. Boof. You're doing my fucking head in. Let's just crack some skulls, yeah? Rough. Oh, that was cool. That's sick. Dream Iron changes shape whenever you do. If you become a dog, he becomes a human and vice versa. Oh. Fascinating. It really is fascinating. In this dream, you can also trigger that ability to... You can also trigger that change freely anytime with a swap form ability. You each have a limited use of Rapid Bite as normal. And gone. Perfect. Done. Zone 1 to 3 clear. Confidence points. Alright. Come on then, let's have it. What's on your loaf? I think you're too hesitant to open up new friends. I'm worried you're gonna spiral if you don't find pain work. Buff. Still not getting it. You still grouchy about me trying to get the drop on Candy? Look, yeah, it was a risk, and yeah, it didn't go on our way. But I racked up some of our juiciest kills going with my gut. Can't go doubting it. Nope, not remotely what I said. This is frustrating. Now that you mention it, that was a wild fucking swing. Wow, rough. Alright, yeah, I'm getting it now. It's like you gotta hear through the bark, right? But you're saying something else is driving my gut. Honestly, mate, I'm sorry. I'm as surprised as you are. You know, I'm all about the paper. Reckon I'd stomach any gig once I signed on the proverbial. But she's coming for our fucking country. Nah, mate. Some poxy band of fly-by-night, sure. I'd have cashed their check and pissed on their chips on the way out. But Kennedy's got the juice to clinch it. Had to go for the throw in no time like the present. Sure, we got instantly beasted. But K-Sarda, innit? Woof. Yeah, I know I'm prattling. Time for walkies. You swap, impale, and done. Wait. Off. I still think you need to let yourself make friends. With that shit brigade? Fuck that. Hang on, I clocked you. Still heard the yap, but I actually caught your drift. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely not palling it up with those losers. So what's your plan? Solo till we die? What's your problem with them? Orc, rough? What's the plan? Solo till we die? Nah, you got your mates at the park. That's your thing, not mine. What's your thing? Dying alone? I think you should have human friends. What's your thing? Dying alone? You and I made murderers rows of enemies. Ryan, no room left for friends. Oof. Means more reasons for friends. Look, I know you like him. I know you trust him. You can't help it. It's who you are. But you still don't really get humans. You don't know how fast, how hard they turn on you. Oof. I know, better than you. You should, but that happy little pea brain of yours can't seem to lock it in. That's why I'm here, Ryan, to stop you giving your loyalty to the wrong folks. Borv? You think they're all the wrong folks. How many times, mate? How many times have you got to get kicked in the ribs before you show your damn teeth? Rough. How many times did it take to break you? That's out of order. Woof, maybe. Maybe you're not broken. Borf both. But if you say solo, you never have to find out. Rough. I'm ready to find out. Alright, that's enough psychotherapy with Dr. Bollock Breath. But keep nipping at me, you smug little shit. Dog Ryan wags his tail. Aw, it's cute. I love that. Fail. And then bomb. There we go. Oh, nice. Hey. Unique perk unlocked. After a lifetime of betrayal, Rion still struggles to draw a clear line between friends and enemies, but the virulent explosive fungal growths created by a spore bomb can do that no problem now, and we're gonna have to call that progress. Allies in the blast aren't affected but still add to the target count. Ooh, that's lovely. I like that. Chats menu. Ooh. We have a new chat. Your accent, North Shore, right? Oh wait, these ones are all unplayed. Alright. Well, we're a little bit behind with these, but sure, we'll go with them. We've been quiet since we got to Kalan. Because we're wasting our time here. Are we throwing a fascist regime and stopping a war? Not our fight. We should be focused on Kennedy. Urgent. Stakes are huge and we can help. You can help later. I've had 6 months to live and I want to make damn sure Kennedy hits the morgue before I do. My God, Dessa. I had no idea it was that short. I'm sorry. Don't be. I just threw that out for effect. Truth is, there aren't enough cases for an accurate prognosis. So I get to live in limbo till it happens. That's awful. I'm sorry. I get that it's personal with Liv, but can I just make it the Kalan case to you? It seems inevitable. It might be the war we're here to stop. We have no leads anyways. Why not help out? What do we do? This gonna be a problem. It might be the war we're here to stop. I'm not here to stop a war. I'm here to kill the piece of shit who locked me up and forced me to serve her at gunpoint. Okay, that's why you came. But as a doctor, when there's a crisis, don't you drop everything to help? When I was a surgeon, maybe. But this power, my craft, I can save people no one else can. That's my focus now. Someone else can help Kalan. Only we can stop Kennedy. Dan's the only one who can react before she hits. You're the only one with the tools and talents to track her. And I'm the only one who can resurrect you when you get yourself killed again. You think I'm talented? Don't get it twisted. It's just a fact. Jen doesn't know where to look. Oh, you found me in the middle of the desert in another country inside of 2 days while on the lam. What else would you call it? I actually found you the same night, but we had to wait for a ferry. You took the ferry to break me out? We don't have a chopper. You couldn't spring for flight? We're on the lam. Ugh, should have stuck with the mafia. What if we can only help Kalan? We're scalpels, not hammers. I'm new at it, but it seems like fighting a regime with 1,000 times your manpower is very much a scalpel problem. When you've got a medical degree, you can tell me what's a scalpel problem. It's not a degree level analogy, Dessa. We can all grasp the concept of precision. Ooh, she does have a spine in there somewhere. It would take a medical degree to figure that one out? Hell yes, more spicy Jen in the future, please. I feel like you were losing this argument and you somehow made it about me, but in a sort of nice way that's making me feel weird and unable to refocus. That was a play, yeah. Okay. We have no leads anyway. Why not help out till we do? Because it's a huge risk. Chapel doesn't kill people if they can help it. They lock them up so they can't be martyrs. Killed I can fix. Captured I can't. Been jailed 2 times this week. Long as I have this gun, there won't be a third. It's gonna be a problem. 1 more. You've got me for 1 more chapel op. Then I'm back on Kennedy with or without you. I'd prefer with. Ah, so that was back when we were about to take on Chapel. Gotcha. But you still believe her after all this? I'm a Chorus. That's my faith, not the Chapel. Chapel is a regime that's taken the threads of our belief and used them like puppet strings. Chorism runs deep enough in Kalan that it's worked on far too many people for that far too long. What threads? Are dead. They're the closest thing we have to what you might call a god. We listen to them and honor them above all else. Real Chorism is about learning to hear those voices and honoring their wishes in a way that makes sense. The Chapel's version is that only they can hear the dead, and you can go to the priest to find out what your loved ones want you to do. Where does a pantheon fit into that? It's all of them, in chorus, hence chorus. Oh, chorus, not chorus. Ooh. In chorism, it was an abstract concept, something that unites us. Whoever we are, the love we have for the people we've lost reaches up to the pantheon and connects us. Go far back enough back, and someone I love someone who loves someone you love. I show my respect to them by respecting you. like a distant, annoying cousin. The chapel made a tool of control. They say anointed priests of the highest tier can hear the pantheon like it's a single voice. They have privileged access to what all of our dead families are telling us to do. If you come to it cold, the lie is blatant. But if you're raised into it, it runs deep. Are there a lot of chorus in the resistance? Most of us. This isn't a secular revolt. We've already had one of those in the 40s. This is how Medill got independence. Maybe a stupid question, but do you literally talk to the dead? Ever lost anyone? Yes. You can't hear their voice when you want to? Not enough. You get better at it. Like craft, if you're told it's not possible, you'll never try hard enough to truly do it. Okay, so it's more like you imagine them talking to them. It's a very southern way of looking at it. You've been raised to devalue the impression someone leaves on you, the part of them you still carry when they're gone. To you, that's a static thing, a footprint. So any signs of life you get from it must be imaginary. To us, it's a real part of them. The closer you were, the more you love them, the more you carry them with you. What does getting better at it look like? Can't do puzzles. My partner could. If I try one now, I ask him, Gita, what's this bullshit? And it'll come to me. Not the full solution. I'll never be as smart as him, but some flash of insight he would have had. I can take it from there. If I died first, he'd still be sitting here telling you he can fix cars by asking me what the problem is. I'm sorry. Long since he's passed. 2 years now, killed by a riot priest. Wasn't even protesting. He cared about the fight more than I did, but the truth is we probably never would have stood up to Chapel. But now I'm locked in with his fire in me, and I want to make them feel the full pain of that mistake every time I suit up. Can you tell me something about him? Like what? Anything. He believes in me. No one else. Told you I'd never be as smart as him. I can already hear him jumping in to defend me. He'd be telling you I'm a genius with engines. He'd tell you I'd invented the carburetor, which I didn't. He'd tell you I won a hockey tournament for our team with my playbook of dirty tricks, which I guess I did. I used to carry his belief around with me like a torch, lit up all the things I could do. Now I carry it like a combustion engine. Then leaves a respectful pause. He sounds great. He is. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for giving a shit. Aw. Your accent. North Shore, right? What culture? Guess you say I'm Shorefin. They give me a place. But it's not your lineage. Nah, Shorefin don't care about that shit. That's Heartland, all those fancy fuckers. They're your folks. Never knew them. I was left on the beach like litter till some old git took me in. No love lost. Oh, plenty from me. Loved him like a dad, even when he kicked the shit out of me. Sorry. It wasn't fishing. Still, what did you do? Kept trying to make him like me. Didn't get it. At least till he broke my leg. Something else snapped then. Still couldn't turn on him. Just looked up at the old bastard wishing I could. Wishing I had a scrap of his cruelty. That's how I unlocked. Turned into a dog to be cruel? I'm missing something. Keep at it. You'll get there. Dogs can be vicious, sir, but not out of cruelty. Cruelty's more human than... Oh. Hey. Did it click? Maybe, but spell it out for me anyways. You're bang on. Dogs ain't cruel. Humans are. That's why I turned into one. So the old git. You were his. Say it. Not a slur. Dog. Bingo. You don't get to pick your human any more than your folks. Oh. That makes much more sense. Ryan's society dream partner, alter ego, was a dog because he wasn't born a human, he was born a dog. Oh. Loyalty ties you to them tighter than blood. And if you get tied to the wrong fucker, you gotta break free any way you can. You spend most of your time human. Why? Dog years are a bitch. That's fair. I age at 6 speed down there. Gotta get some mileage out of these boyish good looks first. When you transformed, was your leg still broken? Always the doc, eh? Yeah, only now it was an arm, a front leg. Injuries carry. Fascinating. When we're done with Kennedy, I'd love to take some x-rays of your process. Sounds like something I'd stick around for? He sighs. Guess not. What did you do to him? You're human. Oh, nothing fancy. Choke slam, gut kick, strangled him with my leash. Never felt rage before. Fights always have been play. They don't have the loaf to control it yet. Now I wish I broke his arm. I didn't hit my poetic justice phase till 22. First kill? Yeah. Got a taste for it when I'm upright. Mafia work was the outlet. But back on all fours, the red mist always clears. Can't even make myself bite unless I pretend we're only playing. Sounds nice. Fucking liability. Bollock Breath has absolutely no radar for who's gonna fuck him over, even after all these years. You're a lot talk about loyalty like it's virtue. Shit on people who change sides. Loyalty's a leash. The tighter you tie it, the faster you choke. Anyone who walks away from a bad scene gets a backslap from me. I had to change species to get that kind of power. You fuckers all get it for free. Ouch. So no one deserves loyalty. Sticking with good people doesn't take loyalty. It's just smart play. Loyalty is what's tied you to the bad ones. You read on this crew. Amateurs, bleeding hearts, tactical shambles. But they're on the right side of this, and there's some raw talent in the brew. Fun to watch that pinball around the reactor machine. Like a bunch of drunk hornets in a lion's den. What just stands on people who pull you back from the grave. Sounds for something. Tells me you might do it again. Tells me it's worth sticking near you, as long as our goals are copacetic. Stop. I can only take so much raw emotion. What can I say? I'm a practical animal. Appreciate the candor. Anytime. Oh. It's nice. It's a little weird, but it's nice. All right. Well, the Rion. Oh, we have a star. I'm assuming that's because we hit all the fancy stuff. But okay. Well, this went a little bit differently than I thought it was going to. But thank you guys for joining me for Ryan's anxiety dream. I hope you guys had a blast. I know I did. And I'm excited to see what the next episode has for us. But thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.